Hey Howie. Hey Danny, welcome to the stream. Hey Cac. Hey Mr. Griffin. Good evening, everyone. It's true, Matthew. I did shave. I shaved alright. I'm doing alright. Thanks for asking. How are you? Hey, no problem, Harrison. Thanks for stopping by. I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. That's right, it is Friday night. Welcome, everyone. And sorry for not uploading a whole lot this week. Just got kind of burnt out and was doing some other things. Good to hear you're doing great, Mr. Griffin. Hey, Icy Bubble. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Welcome, everyone. Yep, it is another Friday night. Howdy, Seth. What you up to, partner? A Pokemon box opening. Never really been into Pokemon cards. Plus, I hear they're pretty expensive right now. Random question. Do you think that the Nova Scotia Huskies are going to beat the Orlando Storm in the BHL finals? The BHL. The something hockey league? I don't know. Nova Scotia or Orlando? Well, we're talking hockey. We got a team from Florida and a team from Canada. So let's go with the Huskies. Let's pick the Canadian team. Because, I mean, why not? Hey, Olivia. How you doing? So yeah, I'll go with Nova Scotia, Mr. Griffin. I have no idea. I don't even really watch the NHL, let alone the BHL. Doing pretty good, Olivia. Thank you for asking. Been a busy few days. Been applying to several places. Already got an interview or two scheduled. So I'm going to go talk with them pretty soon. Yep. If all things are good, hopefully start working here in a week or so. Yo, AFO, welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. Thanks for joining. How are you doing on this fine night? Night for me, at least. Doing good, hanging out and talking with all you. Went to Costco earlier. We did some shopping. And Trader Joe's as well. Good old Trader Joe's. I like shopping there. Don't worry about it, Mr. Griffin. No one has to give a single cent. I'm just glad you guys are here, hang out and talk. That's always just optional, anyways. The main point is just to hang out and chat. Hey, Joe man, welcome to the stream. Have I played any new games? Not really. Been playing a little Madden Mobile on my phone, but that's not a new game. Hey, Ridley, welcome to the stream. I'm doing pretty well. How about yourself? Peak should make a Kahoot. Maybe, Harrison, maybe. I've played that app before. I guess I can make one sometime. I'll look into it and maybe we can do that next Friday, maybe? I don't know. I'll figure it out. I've uploaded them before in the past, Danny, but they didn't really get many views. Yeah, Trivia Crack. I've played that a few times. You know what game I played in like my senior year and 2015? Oh, what was it? It was Quiz Up. That's it. Quiz Up was a lot of fun. Although the app's changed so much now, it's not really fun and there's so many ads and stuff. But back when they first launched it, man, that game was so much fun. Yeah, I was just thinking about that earlier, Rob. Thinking about how much one would cost and to buy a new van and to have it fitted out would cost probably around $50,000. And it's going to be quite a while. Unless I magically come into a lot of money, Rob. That's what happens when you sell your Dogecoin. I'm just joking. No way to predict what penny stocks are going to skyrocket or what cryptocurrency is going to explode. Yeah, that's true. I graduated high school in 2015, Gamma Rise. That's right, Trivic Silver. If you're watching, go ahead and like the stream. It helps the YouTube algorithm. And I appreciate it. How you doing tonight, Tribex? Hope you're doing good, buddy. How many subscribers do I have? It's like 2,033 or something. Still going up a little bit. But your channel's like exploding right now, Tribex. You're gonna overtake me at current trends very quickly now. Yeah, Rob, if you saw my video, I mean, you know what I did with my Dogecoin. Sold all 100,000 Dogecoin in 2020. I'm just thinking Mac makes no logical sense. Only got like $250 out of it. Hey Elliot, what's up? What's the deepest snow I've ever been in? Maybe a couple feet, Harrison. Yeah, Trivex, you're gaining subs really fast. Congrats, you definitely deserve it. You made almost $800,000 on GameStop. Huge congratulations to you, Elliot. Um, Make sure you save the money because the IRS is going to come wanting their cut, which I think is like 30% when you make over $500,000 or something. Yeah, but still, you made over $500,000. Dang, that's a lot of money. Oh, you almost. Oh, I get it. I thought you meant you made like 700 something thousand. You almost made 800, but you had 10,000. Almost. It's all speculation. I remember browsing Robinhood last spring when GameStop was like $2 a share. I almost bought some, but like 99% of the analysts said, don't buy this stock. I'm like, whatever then. Yeah, literally, Trivix. I held on to Dogecoin for like 2 years, and then I sell it, and then after I don't have any, the crypto skyrockets. I sold like 1,400 stellar lumens at like 8 cents, and then it skyrockets to like 70 cents. I think I'm just unlucky. It's like the universe is against me. It's like, oh, he got rid of his stuff. Now we'll make the profits go up. Do I know any French? I don't, Ridley. No French. Other than maybe one or two words. I made like $50 in profit on Pepsi stock though. I mean, that's just $50, but $50 is $50. Good old PepsiCo. Hmm. What to talk about? I see that the Microsoft Flight Simulator, which they had out on the PCs, is going to be released on the Xbox Series X and S this summer. It's pretty cool. I might have to pick up a Series S once I save money from work, which I'll hopefully get hired at. Meaning I had interviews at two places, so I mean, looking at all the looks like a really fun game. You can like fly anywhere in the world, technically. I wasn't talking to you, Alexa. You're welcome. Thanks, Harrison. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I pretty much told them I'm free anytime except overnights. I'm not going to work graveyard because then that interrupts everything else in life. I've worked graveyard a total of like 4 times over my 3.5 years I worked at McDonald's. 2 of those were back-to-back nights. No, it was pretty chill, but it just it just messes up everything else. Yeah, they ask those things. What are you good at? Why should we hire you? What are your strengths and weaknesses? All those things. You know, I worked in McDonald's, so that was a stressful job at times. It was fast paced. You had to be a team player for sure. You had to work together good with others. All that good stuff. COVID is stopping Blizzard from cashing out. We'll see. Hopefully get some work. It's going pretty good, Squanch Wanch. How are you doing? Just having a good time chatting with all you guys. You know, it's dang Friday night chat 39. We're getting close on the digging grave space 950 an hour. And Otto's coming through with the random comments. Love you too, Mr. Griffin. Thanks for being a supporter of this channel. Appreciate that. Yeah, definitely love interest detected. I love all you guys. You're all amazing. You all make this channel possible. You could work at a pet cemetery. Yeah, pass. Happy to have you here, Mr. Griffin. What's up, Austin? Same stuff as last time, Otto. We do gotta make this, though. Coffee cinnamon crumb cake. We have to make that someday. Because it's definitely good. We got the good old jello. And a bunch of other stuff like coffee and pasta noodles. Alright, get some good sleep, Mr. Griffin. Let's do a cooking show. Yeah, we could do a cooking live stream someday. Someday, for sure. Yeah, we had pasta and sausage the other night. It was pretty good. Pretty freaking good. Pasta. Odds of Rodgers playing for the Packers this season. I'd say about 60-40. I say there's about a 60% chance he's still the Packers QB. There's definitely a chance he isn't, though. I mean, supposedly they offered to make him the highest paid quarterback, and he turned that down, so. Ooh. We'll see what develops, though, you know. Yeah, they released the schedule the other day. I'm not really much of a baseball fan. I mean, I like going to the games live once in a while, but I'd probably have to pick a local team. So either like the Padres or the Dodgers, I guess, because I'm like in between Los Angeles and San Diego. Yeah, if you guys want to see real quick. No, I don't want to write a new message. I want a new browser window. Come on, Safari. Hackers. Yeah, here's the Packers schedule, guys. Week 1, they play at the Saints. Week 2, they're home against Detroit. Week 3, they come to California to play the 49ers. Week 4, against Pittsburgh. Week 5 at the Bengals. Week 6 in Chicago. Week 7, they play the Washington football team. Week 8, they're going to be in Arizona. Maybe I should go to that game. Although Phoenix is like a 6-hour drive. I'd have to see. Flights there are normally like 100 round trip, though. Maybe I'll do it if tickets are cheap. Week 9 at Kansas City. Ooh, that's going to be rough. Week 10, the Seahawks, followed by Minnesota. Then we play the Los Angeles Rams. If it was in LA, I'd definitely go, but it's in Green Bay. Week 14, the Bears. Week 15 at the Ravens. Week 16, Christmas Day. Look at that. Saturday, December 25th. Playing the Cleveland Browns. Yeah, and the Browns are legit, especially after last year. Week 17, the Minnesota Vikings, and we end the season in Detroit. Alright, guys, let me bring back up the chat. No, I've never watched Danny Mullen, Ridley. Never even heard of Danny Mullen. The Las Vegas Golden Knights. Yeah, there will be a week by week prediction video sometime in August, don't worry. Just before the season begins. And autos come in with all the super off topic comments. Oh, It is Friday night, Chad, which means we've got to play a round of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, the game. See if we can make it all the way to the million. We haven't yet. And by we, I mean me. What's up, Elliot? What school supply shares its name with a type of swimming kit? Too easy. Is the sound not on? We got that right. Oh, it's not. Which of these names is often given to a presumptuous person? A whippersnapper? Hey, we got it right. According to a common saying, before judging someone, you should walk a mile in his neighborhood. Shoes, place, socks. Shoes, final answer. Which of these fast food restaurants used to have the trademark slogan, "Have it your way"? Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, Jack in the Box. I'm pretty sure it's Burger King. I definitely know it's not McDonald's because I work there. And it is Burger King. According to the well-known ad campaign, what word is Australian for beer? Vegemite, zombie, Foster's, chunder. It's definitely not Vegemite. That's the stuff you put on like the toast. It's gotta be chunder, I almost feel like. It could be Foster's though, because if Foster's a brand, they could just generically say if it's a popular brand. Squanch says Foster's or chunder. Let's go with chunder. Oh man. And it's Foster's. I lose. And that's what happens, guys, when you lose at Fake Millionaire. Back to the chat. You lose at Fake Millionaire. My girlfriend wants to have an abortion. I want to keep the child. How do I keep the baby? Is it her choice? Ooh, if you're serious. Well, personally, we don't normally get into these things, but I'm pro-life, so I definitely wouldn't agree with an abortion myself, but you want the baby. She doesn't want the baby. Well, you got to try to convince her that she should have the baby, and if she doesn't really want it, you could take care of it, but then again, it's would attach to her a lot more since she gives birth to it. And you really need to talk out with her and tell her why you want to keep the baby. And I mean, it is a living thing. It has its own life. And it definitely deserves its life, at least based on my opinion. But you definitely got to talk with your girlfriend. And would I want to keep the baby? Well, if I was dating someone and we had sex and she got pregnant, and yeah, I'd definitely be down for keeping the child. I mean, it'd be rough. especially working, minimum wage jobs would have to do it. Have to take care of a child that you too decided to have at some point by having unprotected sex. So, yeah, personally, I'd keep the child and want to keep the child. Oh, yeah, the Bible says to wait until marriage to have sex anyway, so. And you should definitely make sure you want to marry the person and you're going to stay together and have the means to take care of the child. Just invest in crypto. I did. And then I cashed out too early. But I've told you guys this already. And I'm just going to leave that behind me. I'm going to leave the crypto in the past. Didn't lose any money, but definitely didn't make money. You can support all the unwanted babies you want. Yeah, I'm not actively looking to adopt anytime soon, Austin. I have to figure out how to take care of myself first. I'm gonna be working part time, save up a little money, then go to university, get my bachelor's degree, and then try to use that degree to find a full time work and live on my own. So I gotta learn to take care of myself first. You're right, Elliot. I've just been burned out and doing different things. Then I forget to do that because I don't write it down. And then I got finals coming up for community college. It's the last week of that. And I took some more classes for something to do, so. Yeah, the chat's going all over the place, Ridley. You can't sell your child, Otto. Have you ever watched the show Community? Don't believe I have. I've never had drugs or alcohol or anything like that, Austin. Although, we do lottery things on this channel, and if we're going off of scripture, God would definitely not approve of spending money on things like the lottery. The Bible warns many times of getting rich quick, and besides, all money is technically God's money, which He just entrusts to all of us, so I definitely don't use money wisely when we play the lottery. Whew. Now, it's not technically a sin, but it's definitely not. It would definitely not be approved in God's eyes. I definitely know that for a fact. Are cryptos considered gambling? I'd say yes and no. They're like a super high risk investment. And hang on, we got a $5 PayPal donation from Robin. Thank you so much, Robin. Really appreciate that. I'm not sure what your name on YouTube is, but thanks so much for the $5. Really appreciate that. Thanks for supporting the channel. You definitely didn't have to donate, but I do appreciate that. Thanks for helping out. Yeah, Robin's the GOAT. Oh yeah, back to Crypto. Crypto's a super high risk investment, you know. I mean, look at all the cryptos. I mean, Bitcoin started at less than a penny. It's worth $50,000 today. Dogecoin started less than a penny. It's at 50 cents. Everything started like less than a penny, and all different amounts. I mean, certain cryptos definitely fail, guys, and so yeah, it's high risk, high reward. So in a way, it could be considered gambling. But then again, anything could be. You could then say that a stock is gambling, but in a way it isn't. It's more of an investment because stocks are based on companies, which are physical assets out in the real world. Like if I go and buy a share of Pepsi stock, I mean, the company isn't folding overnight. I mean, look at PepsiCo. It would be a very safe investment. Sure, the stock price might fluctuate from, let's say, 140 to 120 to 160, but if you look at the 5-year timeline, it generally goes up. Like, hang on, PepsiCo 5-year. Stock. See, look, it goes up and down. But if you look at a 5-year summary from PepsiCo, it's gone from 100 a share to $146 a share today. So generally, stocks go up in value and are much safer things. And the stock market's been around for a long time. Cryptocurrencies are just over a decade old for the oldest ones, and we still don't know the best things on it. Although you guys want to be able to retire. If you're 25 years old, check this out. Hang on. Compound interest account. Here's some really smart advice. You have to be real patient with this, though. Here we go. We're on the investment site, investor.gov. Let's say your initial investment is $10, all right? And let's say you save $10 a day. I'd say most people working a full-time job, at least decent, can manage to save $10 a day. So let's say you can save $300 a month. Now let's say you do that from when you're 25 until 65, which is like the retirement age. So let's say 40 years. Now the average return for an index fund is around 10% on average. You know, an index fund where ETF is basically one stock that's divided amongst hundreds of companies. And on average, you get about 10% back per year. Now, if you compound that annually for 40 years, check this out. If you're able to save $10 a day for 40 years, from when you're 25 to retirement at 65, you have $1.5 million. But also check this out. You have 1.5 million, but the amount that you saved is only 144,000, which means you pretty much got $1.3 million for free just off the interest. See, it starts extremely slow, but down the line, it just starts to compoundly grow super much. So, lesson for you: start saving today, and you'll definitely be able to retire as easy as $10 a day. See that compound interest? In those later years, it really freaking builds up. It's insane, guys. Now, most people, though, don't think long term and they're like, I want to make $1 million overnight. But if you don't want to be working in your 60s and 70s, work out some type of plan like that, just put a little away and you'll think yourself, come retirement time, I'm going to plan to do this system. I definitely don't want to be working when I'm 80 years old. Yeah, but the majority of people want money now, not 40 years in the future, and I get that. I'd love $1 million right now. I want to travel the world and the country, but that takes luck. Well, that is such a weird question, Austin. What is happening to the chat? I'm gonna have to start. Yeah. See, the chat always starts off good and then it just goes crazy during the later parts of the streams. Oh, what's up?
You can't see me, right?
No, definitely can't see you, Dad. The camera's facing me.
Yep.
What you looking for?
Oh, I was looking for a plastic glass, but I don't know what this one is.
There's plastic glasses in the other side.
Yeah, just the small, just the small. It doesn't matter. It's fine.
It's my dad in the kitchen, guys.
Ooh.
Someone was like, who's in the room with you? I'm like, my dad's getting something from the fridge. Yeah, we need a new moderator. I've got a few, but none of them are in the chat. Let's keep the chat clean, guys. Oh, you guys want to? Let's go browse one of my favorite sites. Oh yeah, the precious metal sites. Yeah, let's look at that. Elliot with, the $5 super chat. If you need moderating, I'll do it for free. Thanks for the $5, Elliot. I really appreciate that. Yeah, the comments are definitely weird, but it's nothing super bad yet. If it gets worse, I'll take matters. Dang, palladium is almost $3,000 an ounce. Wouldn't that be nice? Have a few dozen of those coins. Platinum's 1200, silver's 2755, and gold's around 1850. Oh yeah, here we go. 1 ounce American gold eagle coin. I definitely need to get one of these. $2,100. Yeah, the chat's going off the deep end. Come on, guys. Guys, keep the chat clean, alright? I mean, the majority of the audience are adults, but about 1% of my analytics are people under 13, so they could be in here. Yeah, these comments are uncomfortable. Be more comfortable, Austin. Yeah, it's good. I have a few trusted mods. And they are pretty creepy, but I warned them, so we'll see what happens. Dang, I've been live streaming 47 minutes. Yeah, these always go by pretty fast, guys. Yes, Squanch. Be respectful to people in the chat, everyone. Hey, Gaddy. What you up to? Thanks, Andrew. Happy Friday to you, too. Just sitting here. Some of the chat is going a little crazy. You should respect everyone, Otto. Well, you know, to a point. But based on beliefs like that. Have you seen anything good lately? I don't know, I've seen some people donate money. It's always good when people help out others. What was it? Town's doing pretty good. All right, Elliot. Take care. Have a good night. How am I feeling about the Packers? All right. We'll see what develops. I mean, Rogers will probably end up playing for us, but if he doesn't, he doesn't. That's life. Yeah, Co-Brain got an interview on Monday. Got another possible interview later in the week. Have applied to several other places too. And still gonna go talk to some others. Good night, Elliot. Ooh, thanks for the $5. Definitely didn't need to send $5 to say goodnight, but really appreciate that. Thanks for supporting the channel. Have a good night and hope to see you around again. Let's look how much a camper van costs. Camper van. I mean, we could definitely convert one. That would be a lot cheaper than buying an RV. How much is a Ford Transit Connect? Here we go. Here's a van. Let's build our own. Ooh. Yeah, that's quite a bit of money. Just the base model of a van's $25,000. And then after taxes, that's more like 30. But then it would probably cost another $10,000 to add everything in, convert it over to a van. So yeah, probably looking at around $40,000 to get a mini camper van and road trip America. All right, so I need to somehow save 40 grand. It's gonna take a long time. Ridley Walker with the $2 super chat. What was the best moment of your life thus far? There's a lot of great moments. I loved going to Europe. Graduating high school was pretty fun. I loved going to Yosemite. I loved the Mississippi River trip I took in 2007 with all my extended family. That was amazing. I don't know, there's a lot of great things in life. Oh, definitely Co-Brain. You could save a lot of money, at least at first. And then move into a house later in life when you have money to do so. Oh yeah, live in a car. Nope, Otto. Haven't. Houses are either going to be like 1.2 million or $7 in 10 years. Who knows? Average home price by state. Yeah, here we go. Average home price by state, articles from 2021, perfect. No, you don't need to use my location. I'm not searching for a home. Oh, here we go, guys. Check this out. The most expensive, whoops, most expensive home on average is in Hawaii, $646,000. Oh, look, my state is second most expensive, average home price of $579,000. Wyoming 254, Florida 254, Michigan 180,000. Who's the cheapest? West Virginia 107,000. You could buy 4 houses in West Virginia for less money than one house in my state. It's crazy. Let's move to West Virginia. Save so much money. Probably get paid less though, so then. Or we could live in a car, live in a little RV, save up a ton of money here, and then move to West Virginia with the high salary we made. Now I got no family in that area though. Yeah, you can always work remotely, but I want to go into the National Park Service or something, so that's not going to work out for me. Let's look up West Virginia real estate. Top listing $325,000. Ooh. Looks nice though. It's like a mountain home. Yeah, it's funny. West Virginia's got this. Look at that state border. It goes up, down, around, and 43,000 bucks. So cheap. They don't have homes in Antarctica, Otto. I mean, you could become a research scientist and go to one of the scientific stations there, but it's definitely not the life for many. You get all that freeze-dried food to eat. What am I doing? I'm looking at real estate that I definitely could not afford anytime soon. Real estate seems pretty real. I mean, this cabinet seems pretty real in this house, which I'm in, so I'd say it's fairly real. Then again, if you're a believer in like the Matrix movie, maybe this is all just a simulation. Maybe I'm a simulation, maybe you're a simulation. Maybe this glass is just computer code. Which in a weird sort of way it is, since it's made up of atoms. Atoms are pretty much just a complex structural form. Although if you start thinking like that, everything just gets In the words of Marty McFly, this is heavy. Nope. I think everything's real life. I think God exists in everything. I don't believe we're in a simulation. Some people might, but I don't. I think I'm gonna. What if God made the simulation? Then we'd never know, would we? Yeah, you both commented the same thing. It happens sometimes. Very true, Cobrain, very true. And next Friday's payday. YouTube pays out on the 21st of the month, which is good. We'll get some money. We'll be able to give my sister a birthday present. My mom's birthday's coming up next month. I'll be able to get her a present. Gotta give my dad something for Father's Day. Probably get something to give away on YouTube. Save a little money and spend the rest on snacks, probably. I don't know, though. It's not like I'm making bank. If I was making bank, I'd be giving away a lot more. Yeah, it's crazy. Like Graham Stephan, the financial channel guy, I watch his videos quite a bit. He released like a couple months ago how much money he makes with 3 million subs, and he like makes just off the ad revenue like 7 or 8,000 in a single day. You know, my question is, at that point, what do you even do? At that point, you have so much money, you wouldn't even know what to do. I mean, in a single day, you could take 7,000 and get a MacBook, an iPad, an iPhone, and an ounce of gold, and some food, like literally, from just one day's pay. At that point, you got so much money. Yeah, exactly. Start a charity. Give away a lot of money. Dude, I travel. Plus, YouTube's a job you can pretty much do remotely. Yeah. I promise to give away a good amount of money if I ever make that type of money, guys. But I'm a long ways from that. A very, very, very long ways. Our channel would have to grow 1,500 times what it is now to be at 3 million subscribers. Well, you never know, Cobrain. Yeah, Dogecoin did it. I invest into Dogecoin for 2 years, and And I sell it, and then it skyrockets. Well, that's a life lesson right there. Just don't sell your assets. Should have been working. If I was working the past year, I never would have sold that, but you can't change the past. And I need to not dwell on that. Besides, the money would have been gone. Even if I had gotten $40,000 or $50,000, it all would have been eaten up when I went to university, because it would have cost me like 40 grand for 2 years at Sacramento State. But I wouldn't have any debt, so. But now I will have some debt. And it didn't murder me this time, because if I had fear of missing out, I never would have sold that. Now I found some new cheap stock. It's kind of like Tesla. It's like an electrical car company, but they do a lot of other stuff too. I only have one share, but I might put $100 in and get like 40 shares, because it only costs like $2.30 a share, and just see if it grows. What is it called? It's oh, here it is. Ideanomics. It's been hovering in the $2 to $3 range pretty much. I mean, it's gone from 40 cents to 5, but we'll see. I'm just gonna buy a little bit, and this time not sell. It just depends. If I 10x my money, I might sell. You know, if I turned like $200 into 2,000. RKT stock, 1734 a share. Alright guys, I think I'm going to wrap up the stream. Thank you for all watching tonight. I had a great time. Thank you to everyone who donated. Really appreciate that. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate it. I might make a video on that compound interest thing I did earlier today. I don't know, maybe. I got a couple videos coming. I got another Arizona drink review video. I can probably post that tomorrow. But anyways, thanks for hanging out. Had another good night chatting with all you guys. Take care, and see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Adios.